Hey everyone, welcome back to day 3 of 30 days to Fluent English. I'm Peter, and I'm here with Kathy.
And I'm Kathy. Today we're talking about something that frustrates almost every English learner, understanding fast English speakers.
That's right. Let me ask you, have you ever watched a movie or listened to a conversation in English and thought, I know these words, but I just can't catch what they're saying?
Or maybe you're having a conversation and the other person speaks so quickly that it feels like one long sound with no breaks.
If that sounds familiar, don't worry. You're not alone. In fact, this is one of the most common challenges for English learners.
Exactly. And let me tell you a secret. It's not because your English isn't good enough. It's because native speakers don't pronounce words the way they're written.
Right. When people speak naturally, they connect words together, shorten sounds, and use a rhythm that's totally different from textbook English.
And here's the problem. Most learners focus on reading and writing, but they don't train their ears to recognize real spoken English. So when they hear natural conversations, it just sounds way too fast.
But the good news is, you can train your ears to understand fast English. And today, we're going to teach you 4 powerful strategies that will help you catch words, recognize common speech patterns, and feel more confident when listening.
By the end of this episode, you'll understand why native speakers connect words together, how reductions and contractions change pronunciation, how to focus on keywords instead of trying to hear everything, a powerful method to train your ears for fast speech.
And trust me, once you start recognizing these patterns, English will feel slower and clearer.
So if you've ever struggled with fast English speakers, stay with us, because today's episode is going to change the way you listen.
Let's dive in. Here's the first thing you need to know. Native speakers don't speak word by word. They connect words together so that sentences sound smooth and natural.
Let's try an example. Imagine you see this sentence in a textbook. What do you want to do? But when a native speaker says it quickly, it sounds like, what do you want to do?
Yes, what do you becomes what do you, and want to becomes wanna. This is why English sounds fast. It's not just speed, it's how words are connected.
Let's practice. Listen and repeat. What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
Great. Now, listen to these sentences and see if you can recognize the connected sounds. Did you eat? Did you eat? I don't know. I don't know. I am going to go. I'm gonna go.
These are called connected speech patterns. If you start recognizing them, English won't sound so fast anymore. It will just sound more natural.
Now, let's talk about another reason why English sounds fast. Reductions. This is when native speakers drop sounds or combine words.
Right. Here are some of the most common reductions in spoken English. Want to, wanna. I want to go home. Going to, gonna. I'm gonna call you later. Got to, or gotta. I gotta finish my work.
And there are even more. Listen to these. I don't know. I don't know. Let me, give me, gimme.
If you're expecting to hear, let me help you, but someone says, let me help ya, it might confuse you. But once you learn these reductions, you'll start recognizing them everywhere.
So, from now on, train your ears to hear these patterns. Watch movies, listen to native speakers, and try to identify these natural speech shortcuts.
Here's a trick. You don't need to understand every single word to understand the meaning. Native speakers naturally stress important words in a sentence.
Right? Listen to this sentence. I was thinking about calling you yesterday. Even if you miss some words, you'll understand the key idea. Thinking, calling, yesterday.
Now listen to this sentence. She's probably going to be late for the meeting. Even if you don't hear every word clearly, you can catch probably late meeting.
This is how your brain naturally understands your native language. If you apply this to English, you won't need to hear every word. You'll just focus on the important ones.
Now, let's talk about one of the best ways to train your ears to understand fast English. shadowing. This is a technique where you listen and repeat immediately after a native speaker.
Yes, this method works because it forces your brain to process English at natural speed. You're not just hearing the words, you're training yourself to recognize connected speech and reductions in real time.
So how do you do shadowing? Here's a simple step-by-step guide. Find a short audio clip of real spoken English. This could be from a TV show, a YouTube video, a podcast, or an interview. Listen to it once without subtitles, just to get the overall meaning. Play it again and repeat each sentence right after the speaker, trying to match their pronunciation, speed, and rhythm. Focus on the way words are connected. Don't try to say each word separately. Copy exactly how they say it.
Let's practice with some real examples. We'll say a sentence slowly first, then at natural speed, and then we'll break it down so you can shadow along with us.
Hey, what are you doing this weekend?
Hey, what are you doing this weekend?
What are you becomes what are ya? Doing sounds more like doing.
Now try to shadow with us. Listen and repeat immediately after we say it.
Hey, what are you doing this weekend?
Your turn. Repeat after us.
Can you help me with this?
Can you help me with this?
Can you becomes can ya? Help me flows together like hell me.
All right, now let's do it again. Listen and repeat immediately.
Can you help me with this?
Your turn. Repeat after us.
I didn't know that.
I don't know that.
Didn't is reduced to done. Know that sounds like know that.
All right, let's try shadowing again. Listen and repeat immediately.
I don't know that.
Your turn. Repeat after us. Great job. Now, let's do a final listening challenge. We'll say a sentence naturally, and you try to catch the connected speech.
What are you gonna do later?
What are you becomes what are ya? Going to becomes gonna.
Now you try, shadow the sentence as fast as you can.
Awesome. Keep practicing shadowing every day, and soon your ears will automatically recognize connected speech patterns.
And remember, the more you practice, the easier it gets.
All right, now it's time for your Day 3 challenge. We've covered a lot today, but now it's your turn to put it into practice.
Yes, listening is one thing, but training your ears takes practice. So here's what we want you to do today.
Step 1. Find a short audio clip of real spoken English. This could be from a TV show, a YouTube video, a podcast, or an interview. Try to pick something that's 1 to 2 minutes long so it's easy to practice with.
Step 2. Listen to it twice. The first time, just listen for meaning. The second time, focus on connected speech, reductions, and stressed words.
Step 3. Shadow the audio. Play it again and repeat right after the speaker. Try to match their pronunciation, speed, and rhythm. If it's too fast, slow it down and work your way up.
And for those of you who want an extra challenge, try recording yourself shadowing the audio, then compare it to the original. See how close you can get.
And we want to hear from you. Leave a comment and tell us. What clip did you use for shadowing? What was the hardest part? Connected speech, reductions, or speed? What words or phrases did you notice changing in fast speech?
And if you're feeling confident, share your shadowing recording with a friend or language partner. Practicing out loud is the fastest way to improve.
Today, we learned how native speakers connect words, use reductions, and stress key words, and how you can train your ears to understand fast English more easily.
And the more you practice, the slower English will start to sound. Your brain will adapt, and soon, conversations won't feel impossible anymore.
And tomorrow's episode is an exciting one, because we're switching gears to how you can sound more natural when speaking.
That's right. If you've ever felt like your English sounds a little textbook or unnatural, tomorrow's episode will help you fix that. We'll teach you how to sound more fluent, confident, and relaxed when speaking.
So, don't miss Day 4, How to Sound More Natural in English. Make sure to subscribe and follow so you don't miss an episode.
And remember, understanding fast English is possible. Keep training your ears, and soon, English will feel easier and more natural.
See you tomorrow, and until then, listen, shadow, and keep practicing.
Bye for now, and happy learning!